Come on and get your some. Come on and get your some.
I know that masturbation is wrong. Is it wrong to do when I am not being satisfied by my spouse?
You take that one, and I elaborate on it.
If masturbation, and you almost answered your own question. I know that masturbation is wrong. So you know the answer. You know that it's wrong. So whether you're getting what you need or not, it's still wrong. So there's my answer.
Listen to this. Porn, not only does porn present a higher level of sexual excitement than married sex, it also allows a man to have sex on his terms. So this is what happens.
Elaborate on what that means.
So I don't have to deal with attitude.
Amen.
I don't have to deal with foreplay. I don't have to deal with trying to get you in the mood.
Yeah.
I do it on my terms. I go where I go, whether it's the restroom, wherever you go, and I do it on my terms. I don't have to be emotionally attached to you. And so I do it and I'm done. I don't have to look at you. I don't have to talk to you. I do it and I'm done. And the problem with that is that it's from number one, Jesus talked about in Matthew chapter 5, verse 27 through 28. You have heard that it was said you should not commit adultery. But I tell you that anyone who looks at a woman lustfully has already committed adultery with her in his heart. So you're committing a sin when you're looking at these other women lustfully. And your spouse also thinks that you are cheating on her. Because see, she can't compete
Amen.
With these women on the internet.
Amen.
And what it does for you is in a marriage, she can't compete with it to you as well. Because she does whatever, whenever, however long, when you want it, when you don't want it, when you turn on and turn off. And she's not a robot and she can't do that. You can type in what you want to type in. And you can get black with white and Asian with black and purple and this and Hispanic. And you can get whatever. You can dial up whatever you want and get it.
Man, take your ass to the bathroom. I'm going to the bathroom. I don't care what he's talking about, bro. Now, let me go ahead and put it out there for a disclaimer. What he was saying was some real stuff. But this right here had a lot of religious projection in it. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody ain't living like that. This was very Christian based, according to the word, right? And I didn't really like how they went one-sided with this thing. They went one-sided with this thing and put it all on the man, like women don't deal with this as well. Hence, why a lot of women got those Rose toys right now. Let's not play the game. So just like how men ain't getting it and how they feel some type of way, women feel the same way in their relationship when they feel like they man ain't enough. So what they do, they run to the bathroom or they put the pillow in between their legs or they do whatever they got to do to get that gratification that they need. Ain't nobody finna sit here and tell me that self-pleasuring is wrong. Ain't nobody finna sit here and tell me. And here's another thing what I'm about to say, all right? People act like spousal neglect is not a real thing. Now, I understand what he's saying. It takes away from the excitement of the pleasure when you come as one and do it with your wife or your spouse or whatever. But you're not finna sit here and tell me, that self-pleasure, pleasing myself, you know what I'm saying, going back and forth with my boy, don't stop me from getting in trouble. It stops, and this is facts, this is scientific facts, that this masturbation prevents people from doing some dumb shit. Yeah, and I said it. See, well, people, they got to misconstrue. This is what I hate about people when they get all into religion. See, the thing about religion is a lot of it has a lot of contradiction in it, and people pick and choose what they want. This is why a lot of pastors don't talk about the LGBTQ or any of that stuff no more, because they don't want half their congregation to run out there no more. They don't want them to run out. So they pick and choose what they want. People pick and choose. All right? So you're not finna sit here and be one-sided upon the fellas because they put their wives and make them unease when she don't want to throw that jump back. If you don't want to throw it back, you can pack. Now, don't get it twisted. Everybody out there has a job to fulfill the needs of their partner, but you also have a job to fulfill the needs of yourself. All right. If you ain't fulfilling the needs of yourself, I don't understand what's the point. All right. So, if self-pleasure is wrong, y'all, I don't want to be right. I'm just going to go ahead and say that if self-pleasure is wrong, I don't want to be right. All right. This right here was real cliche, man. This is why people run to the internet, bro. People run to the internet to get real life facts and get real life truth from people that walk everyday life like you and I. But when you go to a pastor and you go to a mother sometimes, but you go to these people in this church, I'm not saying that they don't spit no real junk, because a lot of stuff they give is a lot of tangible information. But a lot of them only give it at the expense of their religion and their practices. And you not finna sit here and tell me that it is wrong when I myself am preventing a lot of things from happening within the household. All right. Yeah, it takes away from the gratification of the pleasure when y'all come together as one. But we not finna sit here and play one side of the fence and act like this right here is all the fella's fault. No, we not. We not finna do that, man. We not finna do that. A lot of you chicks out there, I'm be real with y'all. A lot of you chicks and you women, you need to stop. You need to learn how to get the champion mentality. Yeah, go ahead and get the champ mentality and stop basking in your victim mentality. Because truth be told, man, that ain't helping nobody. All right, it ain't helping nobody. We all got a job to fulfill, and if you want to fulfill the needs of your partner, you need to go ahead and put on your big girl drawers and put on your big boy drawers and get to going. All right. It'd be so crazy how people can do things from the beginning of the relationship. A lot of people talk all this, oh, when I get married, I'm going to do this. When I get married, I'm going to do that. I'm going to say this for marriage. I'm going to say this for my husband to be. But they don't really want to talk about the things of what goes along with it. Like, a lot of people are dealing with things where a lot of stuff was going down. The freak nasty was going down. A lot of things you were getting done for you in the active service early in the relationship. And then when you get deep into it, when y'all cross that and y'all jump the broom or whatever the case may be, or y'all put a lot of years in, then all of a sudden somebody act like it's just a foreign language. And we're going to talk about that. All right. Spousal neglect is a real doggone thing. And what we not finna do is sit here and put a crown on people and coddle their behavior just because they too lazy to throw it back or to put some more into their step, boy. That's not what we finna sit here and do. Pastor, you're full of shit. I done said it. Pastor full of shit. Yep. And I said it. If y'all want some real gems, come on over to me. Because I'm not finna sit here and put it on one gender and act like one gender is the doggone problem. This is what religion do, bro. Look, I was born a Christian, all right? And I go back and forth with that stuff because I don't really like, here's one thing I don't like getting into. Religion, war, politics, and that's pretty much it for right now. I forgot the other thing what I don't really like getting into. But there's a lot of contradiction in it, bro. And it's a lot of shame in it as well. We have this thing called reality. And reality ain't going nowhere, bro. It really ain't. Yeah, I'm sick of it. When he sat there and said, oh, well, she can't compete. Yes, the hell you can. Yes, she can. These chicks can compete. These dudes can compete. Well, I don't watch porn because if I watch it, it's going to throw off our balance. No, it won't. You can sit here with me. We can watch it together. We can go through the playbook. We can write it down, take a picture. We don't give a and we can practice on how I want it done or how I need it fulfilled. Same thing with you. If you need me to lick the cat bowl, drink the milk out the bowl a little bit better, I can learn and I can practice. Everybody's situations are different. All right? Everybody's situations are different. But what we're not finna sit here and do is shame folks and act like they ain't got no needs. Self-pleasuring is good for the soul. Do you know how frustrated a man will be or a woman will be, especially a man? Do you know that men get really, really angry when they don't let it out? When they don't let the oozy out, do you know that men get really, really angry? This is why they tell athletes, especially boxers, not to masturbate before fights. Because it makes them mean, it makes them, you want a man around there sitting around mean? Here's the question for a lot of y'all chicks that I gotta ask y'all. Be real with y'all selves. Would you want a man to go to the bathroom and let the Uzi out, or would you want him to go out and cheat? Which one? Because according to him, he's saying he's cheating regardless. Well, bro, you better pick one. Because you can't have both. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't. It is what it is. This is reality we sitting here talking about. And women, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Women, chicks, female, whatever y'all want to call yourself, whichever one you qualify as or call yourself, you know doggone well I'm right. All right? A lot of y'all are not getting the things that y'all need and getting them in the step from your man. So you run to the bathroom, you put the pillow in between your legs and you do what you do. And there's nothing wrong with that. Don't let nobody sit there and tell you that self-pleasure, the last time I checked, self come first. Before you can satisfy anybody, you got to do what? Satisfy your doggone self. Don't let this simp advice suffocate you. That's not the answer, bro. I don't care what Bible you reading. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, there is not one soul on this planet that's picking and choose what they want to do throughout their religion. Ain't nobody walking that jump with a narrow path. There's always something somebody gonna choose not to do and try to make light of because they feel like it's just ridiculous. Well, this is one of them. This is one of them. Stop playing with me. Fellas out there, all my kings out there, go to the bathroom. Stop holding yourself back, brothers. Go to the bathroom and let the Uzi out. And for your women out there, or the chicks and the female, whatever y'all want to call yourselves, give yourself that self-gratification. If they don't want to give it to you, give it to yourself. Otherwise, you can move on and they can be by themselves. Both of y'all can. But y'all not finna sit here and point fingers at each other over this absolute bullshit. That done got me mad.